that you must have a balance regardless. You know, you have to have that because, and I still believe that that's why I don't have any children as of yet, because I did not want to raise kids by myself, period. Like, if I don't have to, why do that? Like, who the hell are you kidding me? I'm barely with my 2 dogs. Like I got kids talking back, and you imagine if I had a kid who was just like me, it would be a freaking nightmare. I need help.
I mean, you made an incredible point. I think that everybody need to rehearse that idea of balance and stressed out single parents. I mean, and I see a lot of this in poor, I mean, whether black or white, poor people deal with this a lot. I was just at the airport, and this white lady, she's overweight. She got a kid in a stroller. She got another kid she's dragging. And one kid, she went into the elevator. The other kid is drifting off in front of everybody. She said, "Come here, stupid." And like, you could see everybody in the airport just be like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, you go, she called him stupid. And the kid, and so you could tell she's just overwhelmed. I mean, she probably really feel like he's stupid. Maybe he's acting stupid to her, but if there was another parent there, which you can already tell there's not consistently another parent, she's probably doing it all. But if there's another parent there's no yelling. Daddy will go over there and address that. Mama can take care of the 2 kids in the elevator. There needs to be a balance because there is an over exaggeration. I remember my cousin got beat, and I swear he got beat for like 2 minutes straight, and that's a long time to get a whooping. What he did was we used to play with his bike chain. We outside playing with a bike chain, and he throws the bike chain up in the power line. And so when that bike chain hit that power line, it knocked the power out the entire block. And what made it worse, it was Super Bowl Sunday. So everybody on this side of the street came out the house. Bro, what the? You know what I'm saying? So everybody mad. She took him to the backyard. It wasn't even in the house. She got him outside. She got a switch, and she was just going. I was like, dang, she whipping him for a long time, man. And you know, he was hollering, She just
at a certain point, that's not a whooping. That's just you just abusing your children.
It's just abuse, man. I'm telling you, I saw abuse growing up. My mom and them didn't abuse. They whooped us. They got us pretty good, but it was civilized. Like I said, my cousin, they used to get hit with anything. One of my cousins his dad used to fight. You know what I'm saying? And he was probably 11, 12 years old. What you want? Boom, 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 and just punching him in the chest, man. You know what kind of trauma that your daddy beat you up? Like, you know, it was, you know, and these are the experiences that I think people don't know that are happening in the inner city and in these poor communities, and they wonder why people grow up all messed up. And it's like, it's decision making. Don't have children out of wedlock. Be in an equally yoked relationship with somebody. If you're gonna have kids, raise them. Make sure you're with a person that want to raise the kids the same way you want to raise the kids. And then go on and pursue excellence with your children. If you're not financially stable, you shouldn't be having kids. You need to slow down on the bumping and grinding and pumping and sweating. If you ain't got no money, because then you're gonna put these kids in a bad situation to where now because I can imagine. And you guys, people that are watching, imagine it with me. Imagine the stress of life in general. And then you add kids. Kids are kids. They don't know that you're struggling. They don't know that them bills are piling up. So they gonna just be kids. They don't know how to be sensitive to your emotions. Because they don't understand what you're going through. You're going through all of this stress of life, losing your job and all this other stuff. Then you got these baby kids on the background. That is an incredible hard situation for people to be in. And we see women, a lot of times, they see them out killing their kids. We saw a woman throw a kid off a bridge. I didn't see it, but read about a woman throwing a kid off a bridge, women drowning their kids. And I remember my wife, when we first had the baby, she had all kinds of stuff going on. It was very difficult situation when she was pregnant, and when she had the baby, she had a little bit of postpartum depression. And just imagine if she was a single mama. I mean, just imagine when the emotions are kicking in. Our baby was born a little early, so all of that complication. Even in the hospital, the nurses were being stupid, and so Daddy had to show up. I said in there in the NICU, no, you ain't finna put that in his head. You ain't finna put down. You ain't taking blood like that. Now he going home with us on Friday. Now unless y'all want some smoke, you know what I'm saying? And my wife is recovering, you know, in the room, so. It was invaluable that we both were there. Imagine if she was by herself. Imagine she had nobody, not even grandma and them. And then imagine the struggle of you having a baby daddy and you in love with this dude or whatever, and that fool don't show up to the hospital. It's his baby. He ain't even there. He with some side chick. I mean, just all of the emotional trauma that go on in these inner cities and these Black communities. I wish that people would understand that that's what's happening and do the best to fix that. The white man ain't got nothing to do with that. It's all about personal decision making.
Yep, that's the beauty of this country. You get out of life what you put into it. And like I said, my wife and I, we planned our kids. We sat down and talked about it and planned everything. And it's hard enough. It's hard enough when there's two of you and everything is going well and you have jobs and you're providing a home, all that kind of stuff. It's hard enough. I could not imagine having my kids on my own. And it's not that they're such a burden or so hard, but you need that other person to help you out. My wife, I don't know how many times I'm disciplining my daughter and she's standing behind her mouthing the words, be nice, be nice. You know, that's where mom comes in. Mom and dad, they bring what the other one doesn't bring to the table. And I'm so thankful to have my wife for that. One of the reasons is to keep me in check because dad, I'm the enforcer. I'm the bad guy. And I don't care. I wear that proudly. We'll reconnect when you're an adult. We'll sit down and, we'll get to that. But right now, I got to prepare you. We're in the preparing phase. So I'm thankful that my wife is there to keep me in check with that. Because, I get gruff sometimes and, come here. No, sit down. What are you doing? That kind of thing. And my wife, she's that balance. And there's a reason that it takes a man and a woman to make one because you're going to need some help raising that kid up. And like you were saying, B. Tatum, storks don't drop these things off. There's certain steps you got to take to get one of these little people to come here. And it's so weird that something's so important and so tough to do is so easy to get into, but that's a whole nother video in itself. But
they are here.
It's something so important. So you have to take it seriously. And I've seen a woman on this video saying, I'm gonna get pregnant. I'm gonna have my baby. It's just gonna be me and my baby, and I'm gonna raise them. It's like, what are you talking about? This ain't a plant. This is a person. What are you're just gonna do it on your own, and I'm gonna lay them down. They're gonna fall asleep for 8 hours. We're gonna wake up together, and we're gonna play. No, that baby's gonna do what it's gonna do. You adjust accordingly. It's up every 2 hours, and when it's sick, all that. The kids are gonna kid. They don't care what you got going on.
They for to kid it up.